Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and to another reaction video. Today I'm actually going to be doing something that I wasn't planning on doing, and that's starting another TV show reaction series. Some of you guys who have been around a while know that I've been trying to not commit as much to TV show reaction series because of my various health issues. Sometimes it can be really hard to keep up on top of it. You know, sometimes I'll go through periods where I have to take a break and then you can get really far behind. And then if you want to watch the show, but you have to wait till you're physically up to react, it can kind of get messy. So I was focusing more on movies and things lately, as you know from the slow crawl pace of my most recent Expanse season reactions. So I really wasn't planning on doing this, but I'm very excited about this show and a lot of people have requested it, so I'm going to give it a try, and I'm going to try to stay on top of it each week the best that I can. Not necessarily going to make any promises because of course health things always happen and are really beyond my control. But I'm gonna do my best and hopefully it'll work out. And so we are gonna be starting Loki. So I have not seen all of the Marvel movies, but I have seen all of the Marvel movies with Loki in them, I believe, unless he's in some that I wasn't aware of in some sort of cameo. But I've certainly seen all of the core like Avengers movies in that series, and I've seen all of the Thor movies. Thor Ragnarok is one of my favorite Marvel movies of all time, and I think Loki is a great character, fantastic, and Tom Hiddleston is just a great actor anyway in general, so I'm looking forward to watching this. And like I said, I'll do my best to try and keep up with it, guys. I didn't do reactions to WandaVision because my health was not great and I didn't want to wait to watch it. And a lot of people were like, well, maybe you can do Loki, so I'm gonna try. Okay, so let's get into it, guys. This is the first episode of Loki. I'm excited. Here we go. Oh my God.
Of Asgard, and I am burdened with glorious purpose.
Of course he finds like the one rock in the middle of the fucking desert in order to jump up on and do this. Sorry. I'm gonna try to restrain my cursing. This is a Disney show.
Don't touch that.
Appears to be a standard sequence violation. Branch is growing at a stable rate and slope. Variant identified.
I beg your pardon.
On behalf of the Time Variance Authority, I hereby arrest you for crimes against the sacred timeline. Hands up.
At least he's a happy little looking robot thing.
This is fine Asgardian leather.
You see that? He made like a disappointed face and then
Hang on just a minute.
smiled again. Kitty. Purry kitty.
Please sign to verify this is everything you've ever said.
What?
That's what I was gonna say.
Sign this too.
Oh, this is absurd.
Oh no. Oh God. Every time. It's like, can you please just sign it before you say anything else, so the paper stack doesn't keep increasing?
Also,
What?
what? To my knowledge, do a lot of people not know if they're robots?
Thank you for your confirmation. Please move through.
What if I was a robot and I didn't know it?
Oh my god.
Okay, not a robot, so I'm fine.
Total destruction. Well, everything. But then the all-knowing timekeepers emerged, bringing peace by reorganizing the multiverse into a single
Hey,
timeline.
so
The
is this show
sacred
also gonna tie
timeline.
into the new Doctor Strange
Now, the
movie and
timekeepers
whatever the
protect and preserve the proper flow of time
whatever
for
in the
everyone
world
and everything.
Scarlet Witch is gonna do?
But sometimes people like you veer off the path the timekeepers created. We call those
Tu sais qui a fait ça?
Wouldn't her seeing stuff like this interfere with the timeline? Oh, the devil. There's been a lot of Mephisto
Boy, the
rumors.
devil's afraid of us. We're gonna take care of him. No.
Are you guilty or not guilty, sir?
Guilty of being the God of Mischief.
Oh, boy.
Yes. Guilty of finding all this incredibly tedious. Yes. Guilty of a crime against the sacred timeline.
A
Absolutely not the wrong
crime.
person.
Oh, really? And who should we have?
I suspect the Avengers.
Hmm?
You see, I only came into possession of the Tesseract because they travelled through time.
I mean,
Carried
that's
out
true.
a last-ditch effort to stave off my ascent to God King.
Not for that reason.
That's quite an accusation.
But believe me, you can smell the cologne of two Tony Starks. You speak of time criminals, it's they you should be after. Perhaps you could provide me with a task force and
Could smell the
resources that I
cologne
could
in two
return
Tony
and eliminate them
Starks.
for you.
We're not here to talk.
Suck up simultaneously.
And
So
who are you?
he's gonna try to use Loki to catch
I'm gonna burn this
whoever
place
he's chasing.
Show you where my desk is, you can start there. Have a look. Home sweet home. For work. Good
Oh my
timber for your
God.
fire, though. Come on.
This place is a nightmare.
It's another department. Now that department will help you burn down.
Dedicated workforce.
Yes.
You were created by the Timekeepers
Yep.
to protect the sacred timeline.
Correct. Is that funny?
The idea that your little club decides the fate of trillions of people across all of existence at the behest of three space lizards. Yes,
Space
fine.
lizards?
It's absurd.
They're lizards?
Well, you didn't like to talk. After you.
It's like, you know very well I do. You called me out on that.
People like Easy.
The first and most oppressive lie ever uttered was the song of freedom.
How's that one go?
It's the same thing he said in the
Every
Avengers.
living thing. Choice breeds shame and uncertainty and regret. There's a fork in every road.
So wouldn't you want to not have choice then?
Taken.
You said nearly every living thing, so I'm guessing you don't fall into that
Right.
category.
It's like, well, obviously not me. I get to choose for everyone.
The timekeepers have built quite the circus. And I see the clowns are playing their parts to perfection.
Big metaphor guy. I love it. Makes you sound super smart.
I am smart.
I know. Okay.
Absolutely. Is there anything else I can do for you, sir?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we? Miss,
Yes, Mr. Cooper.
you might want to take a look at that note. I have a bomb.
She's like, what? I thought you were passing me you know. I thought you were saying you like me. Now you're saying you're gonna bomb?
See you again someday. Brother, Heimdall, you better be ready.
What?
Come on.
I was young and I lost a bet to Thor. Where was the TVA when I was meddling with these affairs of men?
Well, we were right there with you, just surfing that sacred time.
Oh my
Also, that
god.
had the timekeepers
Oh
sealed
my
with
god. I
Well,
mean,
I wouldn't
that's
think of it in terms of a
mischievous
approval or
stuff.
disapproval. That's sort of a
Or the time variance authority or whatever it is you call yourselves allowed me to. Honestly, you're pathetic. An irrelevance. A detour. A footnote to my ascent.
Is this what you really think about yourself?
finished. You're gonna start
This
taking it
projection?
seriously.
Or like that he's
Picked up the
afraid is him?
Tesseract, you would have been taken to a cell on Asgard.
Give me the Tesseract or I'll gut you like a fish, Casey.
What's a fish?
What?
How do you not know what a fish is?
I live my entire life beyond it does.
But what difference does it make?
I want to know exactly what I'm being threatened with before I comply.
Death, Casey. Violent, painful death.
How do you not know what a fish is?
Comply.
Stars?
Oh man, a lot of them. Way more than exist.
Oh, we actually got a lot of those. Yeah, some of the guys use them as paperweights. Some of them.
Because of how many times someone has gone off track with one of those? Oh shit. Alright, this is gonna make him realize, right? Because he's like, what the oh no. That's how your story's meant to end. Better.
Fugitive variant's been killing our Minutemen.
And you need the God of Mischief to help you stop them.
That's right.
Why me?
The variant we're hunting is you.
Wait, what?
I beg your pardon?
Well, that was episode 1 of Loki. So a couple things. First, it was very funny, which is kind of exactly what I was hoping for and needed, but also was surprisingly moving at times too, with the emotional moments and looking back on both his past and the future yet to come and what that suggested, and thinking about his own sense of self and finally like sort of admitting the motivation behind some of the things that he does. Yeah, but it was also hilarious, which is exactly what I was hoping for. A great start. I'm very curious if it's really gonna turn out to be another variant Loki that he's chasing. I think that is a cool idea in and of itself, that he's chasing another version of him because Loki can get inside Loki's head better than anyone, I suppose, is the idea behind it. And then I was thinking, well, maybe it's not. Maybe, you know, the Mephisto rumors are true and, like, it's Mephisto, but he's pretending to be Loki or something along those lines. But then I was thinking, well, we also do know that in the upcoming films, they've been talking about doing things, very clearly talking about things with doing a multiverse, including having all the different Spider-Man actors together playing different versions of Spider-Man maybe, and things along those lines. So I'd be curious if this is another Loki, is it also Tom Hiddleston, or is it like a different actor playing Loki? I mean, I'm just throwing a lot of crazy ideas out there. I really have no idea. But I'm excited to see how this ends up playing into future stuff, including Doctor Strange, which we know is going to touch on multiverses. And it specifically has madness in the title, so that whole, like, discussion with the sort of propaganda-y video that was talking about how it would devolve into madness if things weren't fixed seems like it's a pretty clear foreshadowing for the MCU as a whole. So I'd be very curious to see how this is going to fit into that. and then also how this is going to interact with what is happening with Scarlet Witch, because we know that she's going to be in Doctor Strange and clearly involved in playing with this as well. So yeah, great first episode. Looking forward to continuing to watch it. It was very fun, just what I needed tonight. So guys, let me know what you think, how you feel about this. What do you think's coming in the future? Are you excited? And I'll just say thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.